Hey guys, it is me, Rio. I am going to be teaching you guys how to do what's called the bomb burger. Now, there's a few ingredients that you guys are going to need. Not really confusion ingredients. The first you're going to want to get is mushrooms. You can get any kind of mushroom, portobello, regular mushrooms, whatever. And then you're going to want a good onion. Now, for me, I have acid reflux. I really don't like much onions, but I will saute these onions to make the onion flavor go down. Now, there's another thing that you want to get is good, about maybe 97, 98, maybe lean beef, okay? And you're going to also want some pepper jack cheese, avocado. So let's get started real quick. It's not going to be a one segment, so it's going to be two segments in one day, so you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this. I really cannot wait. I've been really excited to teach you guys how to cook. I've got my prep chef grandma over here helping me, but she's got her head in the fridge right now. So, first thing first, you want to have clean hands, and when you're using knives, please, for goodness sake, make sure you know what the heck you're doing, because if you don't, you're going to get killed, or you can get hurt. Now, when you're normally doing any kind of cutting, you want to make sure that you use the right color cutting board. Now, when you're cutting, do not put your hands out like this, because you will have your hands sliced. You want your hands like this. I'll show you real quick. You're going to want your hands like this and just kind of like that. One simple slice. Now for me, I'm not going to really need big onions, so I just want some onions like this that kind of can have a little bit of, I can just take them apart a little bit and just slice them. So I just basically need 2 onions. I really don't need more than 2. Okay, so we're done with that. So once we do that, we're done with the onions. Now what we're going to need is, again, mushrooms. Now to make this ingredient, you're going to want, to make this burger really super awesome, you're going to want a crap load of butter. Now, remember, you guys, I'm going to tell you this is not a healthy burger. So if you're trying to look good and you're trying to lose a few pounds in the hips, forget it. This burger is not for you. This is the hip killer burger. So you're going to want to make sure you definitely have good mushrooms. Now, I will teach you guys how to saute some mushrooms here in a sec. Here's my onions. I want my onions kind of look like this. Okay, I will saute my onions with my mushrooms. They're going to all be cut together. So what I'm going to do is, for this, I'm going to have my onions kind of, have it a little bit, kind of diced a little bit. I want my onions diced because I really kind of don't like big burnt onions. A lot of times in my burger, I kind of like how sometimes McDonald's does their burger, like their Whoppers, or not Whoppers, excuse me, their burgers with the onions, where the onions are a little bit diced in there, and you can tell that they're diced. So what instead we're going to do is, we're not going to put the onions on top, we're going to put the onions in the burger itself. So, that being said, let's go to sauteing. Now, I'm going to take you guys over here with me. I'm going to teach you guys how to saute. The first thing, when you guys are sauteing, make sure that you have a decent sized pan to do this. And that you're going to want to make sure that all your stuff is close by. Now, I want the pan, crap, hold still, bloody heck, why is my pan not working? Okay, now I want my pan to be hot first, so I'm going to get my pan going. Now before I do any of that whatsoever, while my pan's preheating, I can put my onions away, or I can do other stuff as I'm cooking, but right now I'm just kind of working as I go. Now, when you're doing this bomb burger, there's a few ingredients you will need. You will need salt, a little bit of pepper, and if you do have it, a little bit of garlic. Not much, a little bit of garlic. Now, because again, we're using onions, you can use the powdered onions if you really don't want to put the onions in the burger. That's okay. That's fine. That's reasonable. So, to test out to see if your pan is ready, you can put a little water on your hands, splash it like just so much like that, and when you hear that, you know that means the pan is ready. We're using, I cannot believe it's not butter. So we're going to use butter. And again, this is what it's called either the Bomb Burger or the Hip Killer Burger. It's either way. No, we can, actually I want to use all one pan. I want to use this, the same pan that's with
Then use this one. This is the bigger pan.
Alright, well, we'll use this for sauteing then.
That I thought was your saute. This is the bigger
okay.
hamburger.
So, let me go check. Now you guys are... Grandma, you're kind of in my direct view camera.
Sorry.
See how it's not... It's okay. See how it's not ready yet? So, I got my tomato. So you can slice, at this time you guys, you can take a little bit of time to slice your onions, your tomatoes, because the pan's going to take a little bit of time to get going. Probably about 15 minutes, less than that actually, if you got a normal cooking pan. Now, for a lot of people, this is going to be really super freaking different because everyone's going to have a different kind of kitchen utensil. This one's electric, so that means you're not going to be able to get a little bit fancy. You can do a little fancy stuff with it, and I'll show you guys how to do it in the next chapter. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. We're really going to be doing a lot of fun things here, so hope you guys stay tuned. See you guys.